Any questions? Anybody? No? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us continue with binary. In the last class, we had covered uh, what tens complement method for subtraction of decimal numbers. So today we will continue with that, and we'll do two's complement representation. So before we do two's complement representation, let me talk about signed binary numbers. Okay. So there are many ways to represent binary numbers with their along with their signs. So you can have negative binary numbers as well as positive binary numbers. So till now, whatever we have discussed, it has been all positive binary numbers. So, but in reality, there is a possibility that you can encounter negative numbers. So how do we take that into account? So how do you take negative numbers into account when you are writing in your notebook in math in decimal number system? What do you do?
We put a negative sign.
We put a negative sign in front of it. Okay, we'll do a similar thing, but instead of negative, because we want to do everything in binary, so instead of negative, what do? We'll write either a 0 or a 1. Okay, there are only two possibilities, not rocket science. Okay, so you have only two possibilities, either you can write a 0 or a 1 to denote a negative number. Okay, so the easy for positive numbers, you can, so if you have a positive number, let us say 8, okay, plus 8, how do you write that in binary? So plus 8 in binary is written as
1000.
1000.
0 0. Okay, this is a positive 8. Okay, and if this number were written, you could also possibly write many zeros in front of it. It would not make any difference. Is that all right or no?
Yes, sir.
So, in one sense, the possibility of writing 0 for negative numbers is sort of ruled out by this. Okay, because in normal numbers, normal arithmetic, you can easily add zeros in front of it. Okay, and the number stays the same. So, if by adding a 0 we could make a number from positive to negative, it will make our life very difficult. Okay, we do not want to do that. We want to make a logical choice. So, what is the logical choice? So, if I wanted to write minus 8, what will be a logical choice for writing minus 8? Minus 8 is not a very good choice. So instead of 7, let us do 7. Okay. It will become clear in a few minutes why 8 might not be a very good example, but let us say 7. Okay, so 7 is 111, and we add a 0 in front of it, does not make a difference. We add one more 0, it does not make a difference. Okay, and if we wanted to write minus 7, we could possibly write one way of doing this would be, so this is signed binary numbers. Okay, so plus 7, we add a 0 in front of it, that means a plus 7. Okay, and if I add a 1 in front of it, so if I add a 1 in front of it, it is a minus 7. Okay, this is the simplest way of doing this.
Sir, but this correspond to 15.
This corresponds to
15 in binary.
no, please understand that this does not correspond to 15 in binary. It may correspond to 15 in binary if you were to assume that this is a normal binary number, but we know that it's a signed binary number. Okay, what do I mean by that? That our first bit, our most significant bit, only implies the sign. It does not tell about its numerical value. Okay, so that is what is known to us. Okay, when we are talking about signed binary numbers, this is known to us that our MSB represents the sign, not the numerical value. Okay, so for looking at the numerical value, you will leave behind your most significant bit and then look at the remaining. So in these two, the three least significant bits are 1 1 1. So both of them have magnitude 7, but one of them has the sign positive and the other one has a sign negative. Okay, is that all right? Who asked the question?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ujjwal.
Yes.
Okay, so that is one way of doing it. Another way of doing this would be to write the 2's complement representation. Okay, what is 2's complement representation?
Sir,
Yeah,
sir, but how would we differentiate that this is a signed bit or it is a binary number?
designer. You don't differentiate. The designer, whoever it is designing, if they are assuming that it is a signed binary number, then they'll take into account whenever they write any algorithms based on that. Okay, it has to be known beforehand.
Okay, sir.
The designer chooses. It is not. Please understand that every binary number has to be associated with some information about what it is. Okay, which is inbuilt into the design, the way we make the design. Otherwise, फिर तो binary है तो तुम कुछ लिख ही नहीं सकते ना. Please understand that you have only 0 and 1. Okay, so everything has to, in the background, we already know what it means. Okay, when we design it.
Okay, sir.
So, sir, when it's given that the number is unsigned, then we
Yeah.
don't care about the sign. We know everything is positive, so we need to evaluate all the bits for calculating the number.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So the other person, Ujjwal, was right that this, if you don't tell anything about it, and let us say we call that these two are binary numbers given to us, then I will say that this is 7 and this is 15. Okay, if that again, see, you have to know something about the number. Even if I give you 0 1 1 1 and 1 1 1. Okay, you have to at least know which base I'm talking about. Let us say, even if I'm saying that these are numbers, there it is a possibility that these are not numbers. We have क्या कहते हैं, बचपन में हम लोग खेलते थे, तुम लोगों को पता नहीं, तो चौक से इसको काट देते थे. So this can be many things. You have to know what it is. Okay,
Yes, sir.
do you understand? Without any context, these symbols have no meaning at all. This could possibly be in base 16. You understand? So you have to know what it is.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So another way of representing, again, it is up to us. We can call anything what we want. Okay, it does not really matter. This is one way of representing +7 and -7. Another way of representing +7 and -7 would be to use the 2's complement representation. Okay. So what does 2's complement representation say? That if you have a positive number, you write the number as it is. Okay, a positive number is written as it is, along with a 0 in the beginning. Okay, so if you are required to represent the positive number using 3 bits, then you will add a 0 in the beginning. Okay, so for representing 7, you require 0 1 sorry 1 1 1, 3 bits are required, so you will write that number in 4-bit form. Okay, so 7 will be written as 0 1 1 1. Okay, if you have a positive number, you will write the number as it is along with a 0 in the beginning. Okay, and if you have a negative number, you take 2's complement of it. We have done a little more complicated thing in the last class. We have done 9's complement or 10's complement. So taking 2's complement should not be that difficult. Okay, so 2's complement is that instead of, so you take, you subtract from 1 1 1 1. Okay, so that is what you do. Okay, or another way of doing, again, in the previous class I was mentioning that taking 9's complement is a little more involved as compared to 2's complement. Why is it more involved? Because you have 10 possible symbols, but in this case you have only 2 symbols. So if you subtract from 1 1 1, what do you do effectively? What are you doing? If you are subtracting any binary number from 1 1 1, effectively what are you doing? You are taking the opposite of whatever it is.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So
Yes.
let us say you have a number 1 0 1 0. Okay, so or I'll usually add an additional 0 in front of it because it makes our life easier. Okay, we'll do that. So a number is given to you. What will be the 1's complement of this? इसका 1's complement क्या होगा? You subtract from 1 1 1 1. Okay, you subtract from 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What are you effectively doing? You're taking complements of each of these. Complement means opposite of whatever it is. Okay, so 0 का complement क्या होगा? 1. Okay, and the complement of 1 is 0. Okay, so if you take a subtract from 1, 0 from 1, you'll get a 1. 1 from 1, you'll get a 0. 1, 0, 1. Okay, so every bit became the opposite of what it was. Okay, that is 1's complement. Now you take 2's complement के लिए क्या करना होगा मैं?
Add 1 to
You'll
1's
add
complement.
like
+1.
like in the last class we did. We took 9's complement and then added 1 on top of it. Okay, so similarly we'll do something over here. We have taken 1's complement and then we'll add a 1 onto it. So if I add a 1 to this, what do I get? 1 plus 1 is 0, 1. Okay, so the 2's complement of 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 is 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so that is the 2's complement. So now if I wanted to write -7 in 2's complement form, okay, if I wanted to write -7 in 2's complement form, what do I write? First I'll write the positive number. Okay, so -7 के लिए मुझे 7 का positive number क्या है? 0, 1, 1, 1. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
So I take 1's complement of that. इसका 1's complement क्या होगा?
1,000,000.
1,000,000. Okay, that is the 1's complement. And what will be the 2's complement then?
1,001.
1,001. So this is the 2's complement of 7. Okay, 1,001 is the 2's complement of 7. Okay. Now the benefit of writing in 2's complement. What do you think is the benefit of writing in 2's complement form?
Sir, we'll always have 1 in the starting.
No, that is
More
all right. So
significant
it is at least signed. Okay, you know that if you have a 1 in the beginning, that means that it is a negative number. Okay, you know that. So signed की जो whatever signed binary was doing, this is already doing that. Okay, if we have a 0 in the beginning, it's a positive number. If we have 1 in the beginning, it's a negative number. So at least it is doing the function of signed binary, but it is doing more than that. What more than that is it doing? What do you think?
So same thing like we did like previously, we can add numbers to subtract them.
Yes. So if you had this, for example, this is the example. Let us do this. Okay, 7 minus 7. I wanted to do this. 7 minus 7. I could also write this as 7 plus minus 7. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So this is 7 plus minus 7. Okay. So if I do this from these 2's complement form, so the 2's complement form of positive 7 is what? It is 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that is the 2's complement of 7. Okay, plus the 2's complement of sorry, not 2's complement of 7. This is the 2's complement form of positive 7. Okay, and minus 7 क्या है? It is 1, 0, 0, 1. When I add them together, what do I get? 1, 1 is 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 is 1, 0. What do we do about this one? इस वन का क्या करते हैं हम 2's complement में जब होता है तो we get rid of that. Okay, so this leaves behind a number which is 0, 0, 0, 0. So what is that? 0, which was expected. Okay, so 7 minus 7 is 0. Is that all right? Any questions?
Sir, why did you cut that one?
क्या पिछली क्लास में हमने कर चुके हैं ना? ये कहाँ से आया ये 1? What is this number? Is this really minus 7? What do you think is this number? ये नंबर क्या है? It is in reality this number is 1 0 0 0 0 minus 0 1 1 1. Do you think it is right? है या नहीं है?
Yes, sir.
That is why we cut this one. Okay, because when we were writing this, we implicitly added this. Okay, so we are implicit, so that is understood what is going on in the mathematics behind. Do you understand who was the person asking the question?
Siddharth, sir.
Siddharth, do you get it or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it.
We already discussed this in the previous class when we were talking about tens complement. Okay, same thing is happening over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we added this over here when we were writing this in 2's complement form. We added this, and finally at the end we are subtracting that. Okay, adding and subtracting the same number should not make any difference to the result. Okay, that is what we have done implicitly in the background. ठीक है? So तो फिर से तैयार हो क्या गया? चलो. Okay, so let चलो. So let us do an example. Let us do I'll give you a couple of minutes to do this. Okay, please do 16 minus 15. So what is 16 in binary in 2's complement form? Positive 16 in 2's complement form.
One
going to-
and 4 zeros.
1 and 4 zeros, and also a 0 in the beginning. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what about 15? So whenever we are doing 2's complement calculations, we always try to keep the number of bits as the maximum number of bits that are required in both the numbers. Okay, so in case of 15, how many bits are required? 15 का positive क्या होता है? Okay, 15 in binary is 1 1 1 1. Okay, so we usually add a 0. Okay, and we'll also add, because we require 6 bits, so we'll also add a 0 here. Okay, so we'll write 15 as 0 0 1 1 1 1. Okay, so we'll keep the number of bits as the same. Okay, so for 16 we require, for just 16 we require 5 plus 1 bit for the sign. Okay, 0, because we want to write a 0 in the beginning, because we want to denote that in 2's complement form something with a 0 is a positive number. So 16 is a positive number. So so 15 is smaller than that, so we'll make the number of bits in 15 equal to the number of bits that were there in 16. Okay, if you don't do that, it will make your life complicated. Okay, I can explain that. We already did a little bit of why this is true in the previous class, when we were saying that there will be interference with our result from this number will interfere with our result. Okay, we do not want that to happen, so that's why we do this. Okay, it will become clear in a moment. So let us do that. So the 1's complement of this 15 is going to be what? 1 1 0 0 0 0. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the 1's complement. So 2's complement क्या होगा इसका? 1 1 0 0 0 1. So that will be your 2's complement. Now what do? You have the 2's complement of this, so this is effectively now minus 15. So this is minus 15, you know this, plus 16 is this. So what do? 16 plus minus 15. What do you get? Let us do it here. So you have 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 plus 1 1 0 0 0 1. So 1 का 1 आया, 0 0 0 0 again 0 1. Okay, and we'll get rid of this 1. Okay, so our final result should contain only 6 bits. Okay, when we are adding these two 6-bit numbers, one is positive, one is negative. So your result should contain only 6 bits. We'll get rid of the 7th bit, because what was the 7th bit? 7th bit came from when we are taking this 1's complement. Okay, we added that number. We added 1 followed by 6 zeros here. So we are subtracting that over here. Okay, is that all right? Is the answer correct or not? Anybody has a question here?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, you have said that we have to take 16 2's complement form. So, sir,
Yeah.
what's the difference between this 2's complement form and 2's complement that we have taken of 15?
Yeah. So when I say 2's complement form, I mean I have to apply my brain. Okay. Whenever I say please take 2's complement of that, don't apply any brain, just take the 2's complement. When I say that please write this in 2's complement form, then you have to apply your brain. If it's a positive number, you leave the number as it is, add a 0 in the beginning. Okay, so that to denote that it's a positive number. If it's a negative number, then you take the 2's complement of it and write that. Okay, so 2's complement form implies that you have to apply your brain to come up with the algorithm what you need to do. Okay, if it's a positive number, that number will stay as it is with a 0 in the beginning. If it's a negative number, then you will take a 2's complement to write it down. Okay.
So, sir, 2's complement, if you say that take 2's complement of 16, then simply we have to do this procedure that first
Yes.
1's complement. and
Without
then
thinking
2's.
about it. When I say that please take 2's complement of this, that means that you have to take the 2's complement. If I say please write down the 2's complement form, then you have to consider whether it's a positive number or a negative number. If it's a positive number, you will write the number as it is, for beginning with the 0. Okay, and if it's a negative number, then you will take the 2's complement. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So when I say 2's complement representation, I mean that a positive numbers will have 0 in the beginning with then followed by its binary representation. Okay, and negative numbers will be 2's complement representation of those positive numbers. Okay, corresponding positive numbers. Anybody has a question here? Otherwise, I will move forward. Nope. Okay. नहीं मिटाया यार, कहाँ मिटाया तुम्हारा? नहीं मिटाया, देखो नहीं, गलती हो गई, चलो बना लो दोबारा. So the next thing that we'll talk about is decimal, or what do you call them? Decimal? Yeah, fractional numbers. So when I say 11, not 11, 45.25, 25, 45.25, 25, what does that mean? If I were to expand it and write it, it will be 4 into 10 to power 2, no, not 10 to 10 to power 1, plus 5 into 10 to power 0, plus 2 into 10 to power minus 1, plus 5 into 10 to power minus 2. Is that all right? Is that correct?
Yes.
This is a short form of this quantity. Okay. Similarly, we could have binary numbers. Okay. So if my binary number is 110.011, what does this mean? ये क्या होगा? This is 1 into 2 to the power 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power 0 plus 0 into 2 to the power minus 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power minus 3. So this is representing this quantity. Is that all right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you wanted to do a conversion from this number into binary, how do you do? You divide this into two parts. Okay, one is 45. Okay, 45 can be converted into binary like we did previously. Keep on dividing and taking the remainder. So if you divide this by 2, you get a remainder of 1, you get a 22. Okay, 22 with a remainder 1. If you divide it again, you'll get 11 with a remainder 0. 11 divided by 2 is 5 with a remainder 1. 5 divided by 2 is 2 with a remainder 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1 with a remainder 0. And 1 divided by 2 is 0 with a remainder 1. So 45 is this. Okay. What about 0.25? How do I convert that?
So we would multiply by 2.
So if you look at this expression, okay, like we did the algorithm for division, similarly you can look at this expression. If you multiply by 2 and whatever comes before the decimal place, okay, that becomes your corresponding binary number. Okay, so if you multiply by 2, what do you get? If you multiply this whole thing by 2, the only thing that will go before the decimal point will be this quantity. Everything else will stay after the decimal point. Okay, so this quantity will come before the decimal point. You'll get a 0. Again you multiply by 2. Next time this will come before the decimal place. Okay, so this will become, so you'll get a 1. Again you multiply by 2. You'll get 0 1 1 when you keep multiplying and taking the number that is before the decimal place. Okay, so similarly you can do it over here. You start with 0.25, multiply by 2. What do you get? 0.50. Is that all right? So 0.50, you take this 0, multiply by 2. What do you get? What do you get when you multiply by 2? 1.00. Okay, so we get a 1, which is okay. ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. Why is this 0.25 is 2 to the power what? What is 0.25?
2 to the power minus 1.
Minus 2.
2. 2 to the power minus 2, 1 by 4. Okay, so that is what we are getting. This is 2 to the power minus 1. So ये 0 है, and 2 to the power minus 2 is 1 by 4, which is 0.25. Okay. So this was a little simpler example. Let me take a little more complicated example. Let us say I want to write down 0.76 in decimal. I want to convert this into binary. What do? I keep multiplying by 2 and taking out the thing before the decimal place. Okay. So you have 76 multiplied by 2 is 152. Yes. So you get 1.52. Okay. So 0.76 multiplied by 2 is 1.52. Okay. So you write 0.1. So this is the number before the decimal place. Now you get rid of this and then you multiply by 2. What do you get? क्या आ रहा है इसको मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद 2?
1.04.
1.04. या 1.04. ओके, अगेन 1 आया, इस 1 को यहाँ से ऊपर ले गए. You remain with 0.04. What do you do now? You multiply by 2. You get a 0.08. So 0. Multiply by 2. You get 0.16. You get a 0 again. Multiply by 2. You get a 0.32. Again a 0. Multiply by 2. You get a 0.64. Again a 0. Multiply by 2. You get a 1.28. You get a 1, get rid of this 1. Multiply by 2, you get 0.5. 5 6 again a 0, multiply by 2 you get a 1.12, take this one, ठीक है, and you keep on going because it is much easier to get irrational numbers in base 2 as compared to in decimal. Okay, almost every number is going to be irrational. Okay, it'll keep going. Okay, any questions?
Sir, can you explain the logic again? Means why multiplying by 2 and putting the decimal number?
Okay. हाँ 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 मैं जितनी बार भी शॉर्टकट लेने की कोशिश करता हूँ वहीं पर तुम लोग मुझे पकड़ लेते हो ये सर मत लो शॉर्टकट, कोई बात नहीं. So let us say a number is given to you. It's a binary number, okay, which is a minus 1, 0 point a minus 1, a minus 2, a minus 3, a minus n. ठीक है? Is that all right? Now this is effectively what? A minus 1 into 2 to the power minus 1 plus a minus 2 into 2 to the power minus 2 plus a so on a minus n into 2 to the power minus n. Okay. Now if you multiply this this quantity by 2, अगर तुम इस quantity को 2 से multiply करो तो क्या मिलेगा तुम्हें? What do you get? You will get a minus 1 dot a minus 2, a minus 3, a minus n. Is that all right or no? What do you think? Who was the person asking the question?
Sir, Praful.
Praful, what do you think? Will you get that or no?
Sir, A1 plus A inverse by 2 and all that part, yes sir. But sir, how A inverse? Because we can get some from that part also. Like sir, अगर वो जो 1/2 plus 1/4 वाला part है, अगर वो add होके कुछ something जैसे 1 बन गया या 1.0 sort of.
अच्छा, ये बड़ा अच्छा सवाल है. तुम बताओ इसकी मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या हो सकती है? तुमने कुछ वो डुबुआ या गॉस वॉस पता नहीं कौन सी
अच्छा सर समझ आ गया. हाँ
उसकी
सर.
मैक्सिमम इसकी अगर इनफाइनाइट टर्म्स हो और सबकी वैल्यू
हाँ.
1 हो, सबकी वैल्यू 1 हो तो भी मैक्सिमम 1 आ सकता है, वो
हाँ
कभी
सर.
होगा नहीं.
Yes sir.
ठीक है.
हाँ.
His question is very valid. His question is, let us say that these combined together give me 1, okay, or something greater than 1. Then what is going to happen? हम तो 2 तक वो यहाँ तक करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. ऐसा कभी हो नहीं सकता. क्यों नहीं हो सकता? क्योंकि वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन दैट. तुम लोगों ने 12th में खूब करी होगी. 1/2 प्लस 1/2 स्क्वायर प्लस 1/2 क्यूब प्लस 1/2 टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी. इसकी वैल्यू क्या होगी?
1.
मैक्सिमम वैल्यू अगर 2 टू द पावर इन्फिनिटी पे हो तो इसकी वैल्यू 1 आएगी, विच इज़ 1. क्या होता है? 1/2 डिवाइडेड बाय 1 माइनस 1/2. यही होता है ना?
Yes, sir.
फर्स्ट टर्म डिवाइडेड बाय 1 माइनस वट एवर इज मल्टीप्लिकेशन फैक्टर. ठीक है. सो 1/2 बाय 1/2 इसकी मैक्सिमम वैल्यू इज़ 1. ऐसा कभी होना नहीं है. ठीक है. Is that all right? So that is never going to happen, what he was proposing. So this is good enough. Okay. और वो सारे सेम ही रहेंगे. Okay. Whatever algorithms that you have applied for subtraction, addition, multiplication in decimal, those same are applicable here also when you have fractional binary numbers also. Okay, so there is nothing special here. So let me give one example so let us say we want to multiply these two numbers. 1.10 multiplied by 1.01. ठीक है, मुझे इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करना है. तो डेसिमल में हम कैसे करते थे?
डेसिमल को हटा के फिर से ऐसे
Yeah,
जिंगलिंग करते हैं.
we forgot about the 2 decimals and then finally we place the total number of decimal points that you have. Okay, we'll do the same thing over here and we'll get the same answer. Okay, let us do it. So we'll forget about the decimals for now. Okay, so we have 1 1 0 0 0 0 and again 1 1 0. One one zero. So 0 1 1 1 1, and you place a decimal after, starting from the right hand side. Add the total number of decimal points that you have and place it after that. So here, how many places do you have after decimal total? 1 2
4.
3 4. So 1 2 3 4. We'll place the decimal at this place. Okay, 1.111. कितना आ रहा है ये? What is this number in binary, in decimal? 1.1 is what? 1.1 कितना होता है?
1.5.
नहीं, 1.5. हाँ सही है, गुड. मैं ही गलत कर रहा था, मेरे को अपने आप से बोलना चाहिए था नहीं. एनीवे, एंड व्हाट इज दिस लोअर नंबर?
1.25.
1.2.
1.25. Okay, when you multiply both of them, what do you get? क्या आना चाहिए?
1.875.
1.875. Okay, what are we getting here? 0.5, 0.2575 and 0.125. सही आ रहा है, ठीक है? Okay. Any questions? Anybody? Again, all the same algorithms can be applied here. That is the reason we are choosing this particular method of conversion from decimal to binary. Okay, we do a mathematical conversion so that they are mathematically consistent. So you do not have to come up with new algorithms to do all these basic calculations. Okay, अगर तुम्हारा कुछ और वो होता, if these were not mathematically equivalent, then you'll have to worry about how to come up with newer algorithms to do these simple calculations, addition, subtraction, all those things. But we already know those from decimal, so we are just converting it mathematically so that we can apply the same algorithms over here also. Okay. So, what is the next thing that we should talk about? Let us go to gates. So till now we have talked about mathematics. Let us talk about some logic. Okay. What is logic? I don't know. What is logic? What do you think is logic? Anybody? Come on, कर रखा है तुम लोगों ने यार.
सर कंसिस्टेंसी ओवर समथिंग कि ऐसा करेंगे तो ऐसा ही होगा.
I can think of it about as some set of rules that certain things follow. Okay, usually the opposite of logic is what? In English, what is the opposite of logic? The antonym of logic, what would that be?
Illogical.
Illogical. Not an yeah, but that would not be, that will be of logical, but not for
Arbitrarily.
logic. Huh?
Arbitrary.
Arbitrary. Again, that is opposite of logical, not logic. Come on, any English guys?
Absurd.
Absurd. Maybe. Is it a noun? I don't know. Or an adjective. Absurd. I think it's an adjective. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, the antonym of that, most likely, I am not sure, but maybe it is dogma. Do you agree? You know the meaning of the word dogma?
Confusion.
Confusion. I'm pretty sure it is not confusion.
Irrational belief.
Huh? Dhruv, what did you say?
So dogma is irrational belief.
Irrational belief. Yeah. So logic is something logical. Again, what we think is logical is not necessarily logical, because all things that we do in this world are based on some certain beliefs. Okay, because 1 plus 1 is 2. Again, it's a belief. Means how can you please understand that everything is finally there is some amount of dogma involved in everything that we do. But in any case, the set of rules, something that follows a certain set of rules is called as logic. Okay, and we are trying to use that logic to come up with electrical circuits that will help us do some computations or other things. Okay, so there is a reason we'll study this logic, is because it helps us create circuits which can do things that we were talking about just now. Okay, let us say we want to do some arithmetic. Okay, we can do that using certain logic. Okay, so one of those, so we use gates to implement that logic. Okay, one of those logics is that not. Okay, what is logic called not? What does that mean? In binary it is very easy, because if something is not that, that means it is something else, because there are only two options. Okay, but if I say not 1 in decimal, then you have how many options? If I say something is not 1, how many options do you have in decimal?
9.
9 options. Okay, you have 9 options, but in binary it is very easy. So in case of decimal, you can say that not 1 is a dogmatic logic, dogmatic belief, and in case of binary it's a logical belief. Okay, so not is opposite of whatever it is. So not 0 is equal to 1. Okay, and not 1 is equal to 0. Okay, and this can be represented as a gate, which is called as a NOT gate. Okay, what does NOT gate do? It has only one input, okay, and one output. Okay, so this is a NOT gate. This is a symbol for a NOT gate. Okay, so if I apply a 0 over here, my output is going to be what? 1. And if I apply a 1 over here, my output is going to be a 0. Okay, so that is the basic concept of a NOT gate. Sometimes we want to check whether either of the two, so let us say we have two inputs, okay, and I want to check whether either of the two inputs is 1. If either of the two inputs is 1, I'm happy. Okay, so so that is called as an OR gate. Okay, so the symbol of an OR gate looks something like this. You have two inputs, A and B, okay, and Y is my output, and it can also be written as A plus B. Okay, here this plus is not a Boolean, not a binary sum. Okay, this is not a binary sum. When I'm writing plus, it will become apparent to you where what means this plus means something else in different places. But in this particular case, this is a Boolean, not a binary arithmetic, but a Boolean symbol. Okay, for the OR gate. Okay, so this is A or B. This is not A plus B. Okay, this is not a binary addition, but it's a Boolean operation between A and B. Okay, and this the table, this is called as a truth table for this particular gate is A, B, and Y. How many possible inputs can you have in A and B? How many combinations can you make?
4.
A can have two possibilities and B can have two possibilities. 2 times 2 is 4. So A and B, so 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. This is again a definition. There is no again. Please understand that we are defining this gate in this manner. Okay, that is all. So 0 plus 0 is 0. As long as we have at least 1 1, the output is going to be 1. So this is going to be 1. 1 plus 0 is 1, and 1 plus 1 is also 1. This is not a plus. When I'm writing saying plus, please understand that I'm talking about Boolean plus here, not a binary plus, not an arithmetic plus. Okay, so 1 or 1 is 1, 1 or 0 is 1, 0 or 1 is also 1, 0 or 0 is a 0. Okay, defining this. I forgot to mention the symbol for NOT gate. If A is your input, your output is going to be y is equal to A bar. Y is equal to A bar. Okay. ठीक है, and the truth table for the NOT gate is going to be A and Y 0 1 1 0. So we call this as A bar. A bar. Okay. Sometimes different symbol is also used in some places, which also means the same thing. A complement. Okay, apostrophe sign after the A, which is also called as A complement. Okay, so A complement. Complement of A. Okay, you must have studied complements in your set theory or whatever. Okay, so this is NOT gate, OR gate. Similarly, you could have a NOR gate. What is NOR gate? OR gate followed by a NOT gate. Okay, OR gate followed by a NOT gate. So what is that going to do? We are going to take the complement of this whole thing. Okay, NOR gate is A plus B. We get a plus B over here. Okay, and complement of that. So we are taking the complement of the whole thing. Okay, so उसका truth table क्या होगा? जो इसका truth table था, उसका opposite हो जाएगा वो सब कुछ, है ना? We are taking complement of each of these outputs, isn't it? ठीक है ना? So let me write this as A plus B is this. Okay, and Y is equal to A plus B whole bar is going to be what? क्या होगा? ये इसका complement सबका, so 1 0 0 0. So this is the truth table. So you do not have to write this. This is the truth table for NOR gate. Okay, it will look something like this. ठीक है? And we usually do not make a symbol like this for a NOR gate. We consume this in over here, and we just make a symbol like this. This bubble stands for a NOT. Okay, this whole symbol, this part consists for an OR. ठीक है, OR के साथ हमने bubble बाहर लगा दिया. We put a bubble just after it. That means that we are taking NOT immediately after the output of this. Okay, this is an OR gate followed by a NOT will give me a NOR. Okay, so the symbol for a NOR gate looks something like this. Okay, a bubble attached to the output of the OR gate. Okay. So next gate that we will talk about is AND. AND gate. What is the AND? The symbol for AND gate? Again, AND gate here we will have two inputs, A and B, and the output is going to be Y A dot B. Okay, the symbol is dot. Okay, and again, as in normal algebra, we usually dot stands for multiplication in normal algebra also, but in Boolean algebra also we are going to get rid of this dot, and we can also write this as AB. AB means A and B. Okay, if I do not write a dot, that also implies that we are talking about the AND operation. Okay, so the truth table for this is A, B, y is equal to AB 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. Here, as long as one input is 0, the output is going to be 0. Both the inputs have to be 1 for the output to become 1. So 1 0 0 0. So this is the definition of an AND gate. Now similarly, like we defined a NOR gate, we can also define a NAND gate. What is a NAND gate? Not followed by, sorry, AND followed by a NOT gate. How do we denote that? We put a bubble in front of this. Okay, this is a NAND gate. What is the output going to be for a NAND gate? Y is equal to AB whole bar. क्या होगा?
1 1 1
1 1 1 and 0, opposite of what the output is. Okay, so the truth table for this looks something like this. ठीक है? And the final gate that we'll talk about today is a XOR gate. Okay, this is also called as exclusive XOR gate. Okay, it is similar to OR gate, but it doesn't like anybody else being 1. Okay, either of the two inputs is 1, the output is going to be 1. If both the inputs are 1, then also output is going to be 0. If both the inputs are 0, then also the output is going to be 0. So the truth table for a XOR gate, let me first write the symbol. The symbol for XOR gate is, okay, this is the symbol for XOR gate. It's like an OR gate, but there is another arc before the inputs. Okay, so this is your A and B. Output is Y A XOR B. Okay, the XOR symbol is same as OR, but the plus symbol is surrounded by a circle. Okay, so the truth table here, A B zero 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 1 1 0 1 1. If both the inputs are 0, the output is 0. If both the inputs are 1, the output is 0. If either of the two inputs is 1, then the output is 1. So this is the definition of this OR gate. Like we previously defined NAND and NOR, we can also define an XNOR gate. Okay, what is the XNOR gate? XNOR gate में क्या होगा? We'll take the whole bar of this. Okay, so Y is equal to A XOR B whole bar. If either of the two inputs is the same, if both the inputs are the same, then the output becomes 1. In the other cases, it is 0. So this is going to be 1 0 0 1. Complement of this XOR. Okay, and the symbol is going to be again XOR followed by a bubble in front. Okay, so that is all we have for today. We will continue with this logic gates in the next class, which is tomorrow. Okay, any questions? If anybody has a question, I'll answer that. Others can leave for the next class.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
welcome.
Thank you, sir.
No questions? Okay then, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.